Hey guys, welcome to Prince of Peace Tarot. I'm Justin, and today I'll be doing a spirit reading for those of you with Sagittarius placements in your chart. So if you have Sagittarius anywhere within your chart, this reading could resonate with you. And if it does, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. Okay guys, so before I jump into your spread, let's say a prayer. I praise the creator of all, supreme, omnipotent, and in all things. I praise all of the high and virtuous spirits who have walked the way of eternal light and love. I praise all of our ancestors from Mother Africa, who is the mother of the entire human race. I praise all of the spirits who died during slavery, in the Middle Passage, around the world, here in the United States, during Jim Crow, and today. Great Spirit family, since you are free of body and form, we know that you now have greater wisdom and greater power. We ask that you hear the call of your child and come protect us. Use your greater power and influence to help us solve our problems of money, health, family trouble, and racism. We ask that you somehow give us a sign that you are pleased with your children and that you are receiving our worship. Benevolent ancestors, open the gates of wealth to our people and guide us in the wisest and most effective ways to help all Earth's children live harmoniously. Help us to remember we are part of the whole, part of God, part of each other. Ashe, ashe, ashe. All right, guys, let's get into the spirit reading. We are using the Whispers of Ganesha, all right? The Whispers of Ganesha, and it is a 3-card spread, 5 cards in total with the top and bottom of the deck. And I'm gonna start the reading from the bottom of the deck, work my way into the spread, and we'll end at the top, okay? So your very first card that I'm gonna read for you is Sustenance. Sustenance, guys. What are you feeding yourself? Your mind, your body, okay? How are you nourishing yourself? So let's see what sustenance is about. Give me a sec. Sustenance says, it says, enjoy the nourishment that life can give you. Enjoy the nourishment that life can give you. You are in a time of abundance where there is more than enough to support and nourish your desires. Ganesha encourages you to appreciate all the blessings, treats, and gifts, friendships, and love surrounding you now. Nourishing your soul can mean nourishing your soul can mean finding interesting, exciting, and stimulating ways to experience life. This is a time to learn, grow, and change. It can also mean that refusing to create, experience, and grow can be detrimental to you. Only you truly know what your soul desires. It is essential to find ways to understand and to do something about your needs. This means listening to your inner dreams, hopes, and wishes. On occasion, it may mean acting in ways contrary to what others expect or hope from you. Right. Ooh, okay, your whole reading really is, I love when the spirit reading culminates from any kind of tarot reading that I did earlier, previously, because definitely decisions is out here, right, guys? And we'll get to that card. But see, this sustenance just talked about all the transformation that I was mentioning earlier with the Scorpio energy, right? So there's this transformation that's happening, and your way of transforming may be contrary to what other people think. So you are not going to be willing to be manipulated or be moved, okay? They want you to do what you're supposed to do. But an issue that some of you guys could be having right now, I feel, is like in the way you think and what you do around who you are and what you want to be. Okay, so first off, they want you to be more grateful, because you could be upset about what's not in front of you right now, and they're saying, appreciate the blessings and the treats, the gifts that have already been given to you, okay? The friendships that you actually have and that you can maintain, even those ones that are distant, all right? Everything. And the thing is that instead of worrying about what you don't have, they're asking you to create new interests or actually start to participate in the things you're already interested in. Wanting something outside of yourself is making you distracted from what you truly desire or what you've already or always have been truly interested in. Okay? So look, it says this card could also mean that refusing to create experience, and grow can be detrimental to you. So at this time, and I've said this before, you are being allowed to have a clean slate in your next cycle. But it's not like, what they're saying is, it's not like, okay, you've been through stuff, so let's just give you a bunch of stuff. No, they're saying, we're going to support you for whatever new thing you're going to create that is truly from your desire. We're going to make sure that people see it, people love it. As long as you put forth the right amount of energy and this is authentic to you, it's going to be successful. But you have to create it. You have to create it. So it would be detrimental if you do not create. Okay? Where did it say? Refusing to create, experience, and grow. It will be detrimental for you to say, you know what? I don't want to go on that trip. I don't want to take part in that project. I don't want to date someone who's outside of my comfort zone. All right? The new things are coming in. Don't expect this next cycle to look anything like the old. Don't expect the people you date to look like the people from the past. Don't expect your job to look like things from the past. Nothing. It'll be different. But they want you to be grateful from where you came from. Okay? And how you're nourishing yourself right now. What are you feeding yourself? What are you taking part in? It should all be in accordance to the new future. All right? That's what they're saying with the sustenance. Okay? Let's move into the spread. We got steadfast. And I feel like last time I did this reading with this deck, you had this card before. So this is important. Steadfast. Give me a sec. Steadfast says, do not waver back and forth or be moved by the circumstances that are surrounding you at this time. It says, be focused on your purpose and unwilling to be swayed by what other people think or by what you perceive, okay? Thinking things aren't going your way, or, the negative things that other people have to say. And this is what it said, you may be doing something that everybody don't agree with, and that's okay. Do you anyway, right? So Ganesha heartens you by revealing that when you know your effort is not excuse me guys, I'm having a dyslexic moment. Ganesha heartens you by revealing that when you know your effort is not futile, okay, you will be steadfast and immovable. So your effort is not a futile effort, meaning it's going to create something. All right. So because I know and I believe in the thing that I'm doing, I will not be moved. I'm immovable and I'm steadfast. It says, this seems to be a major stumbling block in your life at this time. Perhaps your current job gives you little recognition with no real sense of accomplishment or success. You may feel unheard in your relationships. Possibly the error lies in the fact that in your heart, you really feel your struggle is hopeless. You may recognize it on an intellectual level, but you are easily shaken when you do not see the fruit of your exertion, right? You cannot be shaken just because you don't see results. Ganesha is pictured here riding. Ganesha is pictured here riding the elephant to engage you in the energy of the elephant spirit. Elephants can teach you that kindness, dedication, and communication in relationships is very powerful. They remind you that it is necessary to keep relationships alive. This is another reason why they were telling you, be grateful for the friendships and things you do have, okay? Or the people coming in that are, trying to get to know you, all right? So it says, let me go back, deeply faithful to all creatures. Okay, sorry guys, I skipped a sentence. It says, they remind you that it is necessary to keep relationships alive, trusting and loving, whether the relationship is with friend, family, or partner. Deeply faithful to all creatures with which they have relationships, elephants are tough when protecting others and gentle when nurturing them. The matriarch, the oldest, most experienced female leader of the herd, leads in a way that is both gentle and inclusive. Elephants are able to communicate telepathically. When you draw this card, your ability to truly listen to others is enhanced. Do whatever is necessary to safeguard your resolve. You are receiving guidance You are receiving guidance that it's time to dig in. Remain focused and don't get caught up in trying to create a change. The energy in your job or relationship is ever changing. Ask Ganesha to bring you the strength to work through what is happening. Stay committed and on track. Do not give up, as change will show up soon and the situation will be transformed. See, like some of you guys may be so ready to quit And I was picking that up like I'm not ready to go back to work. I was saying like, oh, if it's a paternity thing, if you're out on leave or whatever, it might not even be that. It could be like, it's the weekend and I do not want to fucking deal with Monday. Okay. It could be like that. So, if you know, I can't stand these coworkers or my job, or my boss gets on my nerves, situations may change. People may get fired. Somebody may quit. You may find a new job. So you don't got to engage in no drama or negativity. Don't engage because they're telling you, be steadfast because the situation will be transformed. What I would hate for you to do is quit a job before your time. Okay. Don't quit anything before your time. If you know it's not time yet, don't let nobody push you out. Okay. So decisions. All right, give me a sec. Let me get this for you. Give me 1 sec, guys. Okay, decisions, card 31. Decisions. Consider all of your options to make an informed choice. Consider all of your options to make an informed choice. What exactly do you want in this situation? Are you satisfied with the decision? Are you satisfied with the way things are moving in your life? Ganesha is guiding you, okay, to know that your desires are within your sights. Odds are in your favor. The decision that is before you is either sticking with what you know or breaking out and trying something new. This is a time for veering out into a new adventure or making a decision that deviates from your typical trend or habit. Ganesha will gift you with a greater understanding of who you are and what you are capable of creating. 0 is on a goal. I don't know who 0 is, but 0 is on a goal. Take the step to make the selection. You have worked hard and really evolved through your life lessons. Maybe they're talking about like being the fool, because the fool card is 0, it's number 0. The magician is number 1. So maybe you guys are going to make a decision that could seem foolish to others, but is the right decision that you need to do. Okay, so get ready for change. Motivate yourself for taking time to rejuvenate. Treat yourself to simple things that bring you joy. Discover new activities that take you away from routine. As you move through your day-to-day schedule in new ways, you create new thoughts. When Ganesha is holding the mace called Gada, I think that's what they're talking about right there. He is challenging you to be more decisive. And guys, it was the 2 of Pentacles, the 2 of Swords, and the 2 of Wands. You had nothing but 2s, okay? So once you start being more strong-minded, you will create the opportunity to reflect on your longer-term goals and desires. You'll then be in a better position to plan ahead and ensure that you achieve those goals. You benefit now from a newfound sense of confidence and are ready for a major change. It says, you might consider travel, so much about travel. Travel to an exotic place, further education, or major career change at this point. Travel, major education or career change. This will expand your learning and development and grow your horizons beyond your immediate environment. With careful planning and a moderate approach, you will set yourself up for success now and moving toward the future. Guys, this is like for real. Like earlier was even talking about your experiences. Like they said if you don't want to experience or create something new, go travel, go do your own thing. It'll be the worst thing you could do right now because this is all that's what's available to you. That's the Sagittarius energy of Jupiter. That the learning and the expanding, the traveling, the growing, it's time. It's time. Okay? Give me a sec. Right, because you're planning for your future. Now, some of you, it's not time for you to leave your job. Others of you, it's been well overdue. So at this point, based off what you know, okay, and what you're prepared for, it's time for you to make a decision. Do I shit or get off the pot? And I don't think it's I wouldn't take it in a negative sense because maybe I want to stay in shit for a while and maybe it's time for me to get off the pot. But only you would know, okay? Because eventually I think you're going to move on anyway, but you don't want to leave things to where it's like I'm asked out, a little bit on money or my living situation because I didn't plan it out properly. But plan to make your move and then move when it's time, okay? Your third card is personal transformation. Personal transformation. Scorpio. Scorpio energy keeps coming. Let me get that for you. It says your soul is assisting you with creating changes to align you with your life's purpose. Okay? Ganesha is pointing to the heavens and encouraging you to be open to new ideas and the growth of your spirit. Listen to the still, small voice within. You may have been and guys, it is a small voice. You have to trust your intuition. It does not yell and shout. Okay? You gotta trust that quiet. All right? You may have been feeling a strong desire to obtain or experience gain, or a sense of meaning or inspiration or purpose in your life. This is likely a time in which you are making some significant adjustments in your life. These adjustments are helping you in the process of changing yourself from the old you to a new you, and you will soon benefit from the fresh perspective on life. You are in a great place now for honoring the person who you truly are or want to be, rather than simply following a routine that has little meaning to you. This is a profound spiritual journey that you are experiencing, which brings greater meaning and purpose into your life. This will renew your inner energy, eliminate everything in your life that is not essential to your transformation. Realize that some of your activities may be in place simply to act as buffers or distractions from what is truly important. Allow the changes that are taking place and trust that a period of greater calm and stability will follow. Ganesha is calling you to your destiny. Your calls for guidance have not gone unnoticed, and you will ultimately find what you are yearning for. God has heard your prayers, and they will be answered. All right? You ain't got to worry. Things are going to change. But I'm trying to tell you, the biggest changes happen when you follow your insight. This is what we're going to end the reading on. Insight, when you follow your intuition. All right? And I'm telling you, it's not a shouting thing. It really just, everything that you've been feeling. First, your body, physically, you could be feeling it's time to change. You know, whether you're really tired about something or real uncomfortable in a situation. That's one thing. But then, you know, there's something that you've always wanted to do or been feeling moved to do. That's the intuitive part. And when you got your physicality and your inner wisdom both telling you something, you should go with it. You should go with it, okay? So, insight. Give me a sec. Let me get it for you. Insight. Your inner compass. Your inner compass knows the key to your true happiness, okay? So it says, Ganesha is focusing attention to your third eye chakra, all right? Intuition, all right? So it says, he is acknowledging that you are in a phase where you can grow and expand. Excuse me, guys, I'm sorry about that. Where you can grow and expand your consciousness. Intuition is the voice of spirit and soul. It can be heard when you are in a state of calm. You have the ability to tune into a strong, clear connection. The guidance you receive from the divine can always be trusted. The intuitive insights you receive speak to you about things that directly affect your life, relationships, and personal process. You may find that your intuition grows and becomes clearer the more you tune in and follow it. The more clear the third eye chakra energy space and practice using, the more you clear the third eye chakra energy space and practice using your intuition, the more clearly you will see in every way. Indigo blue is the color for the third eye chakra. When the third eye chakra is in balance, you are self-realized. You will find that you live in harmony with your expanded true self and with the people who you interact with in your life. This does not mean that you will never have problems, but rather that you look at them with a different perspective. You may find that you are charismatic, empathetic, and highly intuitive. You are intelligent with a great imagination and accurate perception. Wow. Okay? Don't sell yourself short. You know more than you think, and you can actually trust yourself, and you can trust your intuition. That, to me, if anything, if I could walk away from anything in my life, is that I trust my intuition, you know? And that's one thing that I would never sacrifice is an inner knowing. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care what I've thought about a particular place I've worked or person I've dated. When my intuition tells me it's over or you need to move on, that is exactly what I do. It's the only thing you can truly trust, for real. And it will guide you into spaces that are so much better for you, okay? You don't need to be a psychic to trust your intuition. You don't need to be a tarot card reader to trust your intuition. Just trust it, all right? You're already built for it. You have a soul, you have spirit. So you're going to know, you're going to be spoken to. Don't think that, you know, you're going to be lost forever. I used to think, when is God going to tell me what I'm supposed to do? And eventually it came. It came. Okay? I didn't know for a long time that I was supposed to do tarot. Okay? But guys, that's what I have for you. If it resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I want. I was about to say anytime that I want to put out a reading, but yeah, anytime that I want to put out a reading, you will be updated, okay? The current Patreon playlist is in the description box below. And don't forget to check out my new channel, Prince and the Peach. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. I hope that you enjoy your night. All right.